Hi, my name is Amy Weber. I am a child therapist, a parent coach, and co founder of Speak, Learn, and Play. Welcome to Connection Through Communication. I am so glad you are here. Maybe you're watching this while folding laundry, or maybe you're hiding in the bathroom for a moment of peace. No judgment, that's prime webinar time. Either way, welcome. Today, I am diving into how we can build connection through the way we communicate. Spoiler alert, it's less about fixing problems and more about how we listen. So, I want to start with this. Sometimes our kids don't need us to solve the problem, they just need us to get it. But here's what we tend to do as grown-ups. Your child says, I don't want to go to school today. And the parent says, You'll be fine. You love school. Put on your shoes. It's so tempting to jump straight into fixing because we don't want our kids to suffer. Totally understandable. But when we skip over their feelings, they often feel like we're not really listening. So instead, we want to try listening to understand. Listening like there's no test at the end. Listening without crafting your response while they're still talking. Just be with them in the feeling. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, yeah, that sounds really, really hard. So let's talk about validation. Validation means saying, I hear you, your feelings make sense. Not, you're fine, it's not a big deal. Because to your child, it is a very big deal. Validation is like saying, I see you, I believe you, you matter. And here's the kicker. When kids feel validated, they actually calm down faster. When they feel dismissed, they tend to crank up the volume because now they're upset about the problem and upset that nobody is understanding. So we want to try this swap instead. Instead of saying, you're okay, try, wow, you're really upset. That makes sense. Validation does not mean that we agree. It just means that we're making space for their feelings. The next thing I want to talk about is emotion coaching. This is about helping our kids name and navigate their feelings. Because here is the thing, you can't manage what you can't name. Or you may have heard the saying, you have to name it to tame it. When we help kids say, I'm frustrated, I'm scared, I feel left out, it's like handing them a map. Suddenly, they're not lost in the jungle of big feelings. They can start finding a path through. Emotion coaching sounds like, it seems like you're feeling really disappointed. That was probably super frustrating, huh? Or sounds like you felt left out today. This builds emotional vocabulary and trust. Let's talk about the trap most of us fall into, which is dismiss and fix. It sounds like this. You're fine. That's dismissing. Here's what you need to do. That's fixing. We do it out of love, but it often leaves kids feeling unheard, disconnected, and like their feelings are wrong. So the alternative is to slow down, to listen, to validate, to support, and then, if it is needed, to do some problem solving. Sometimes kids don't even want us to fix it. They just want to feel like we're on their team. You can even ask, do you want help figuring this out, or do you just want me to listen? You'd be amazed at how often they just want the listening part. So here is the big message. Kids feel most connected when they feel seen, heard, and understood, even if the problem isn't fixed. Connection isn't built through perfect solutions, it's built through presence, empathy, and understanding. When kids feel like my parent understands me, they're more likely to open up, to trust, and to keep coming back to us, even in the trickiest, most difficult moments. So the next time your child is melting down, start here. Listen to understand, not to fix. Validate their feelings. Help them name what's going on inside. Because when a child feels heard, they feel loved. Thank you for being here, for caring about connection, and for showing up even on the days when you're running on coffee and granola bar crumbs. You're doing an amazing job.